You're wrestling with your intuition. You're getting confused in your logic because there seems nothing logical about these visions and synchronicities. Do you listen to your emotions? Do you listen to your intuition? Do you listen to logic? Which way are you going to go with this? But there are so many clear signs that it's like undeniable. Some of you are trying to manifest a relationship in your life with this Two of Cups and this Wheel of Fortune. One that you believe will be your 10 of Cups, but you are trying to control how it shows up. And it looks like there's going to be an unexpected twist of fate. Spirit is giving you these synchronicities because there is a twist of fate here in your tale of how this is going to play out. We have a High Priest and a High Priestess on this table. Oh, the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. This message is for a High Priest and a High Priestess. And there's a victory in a Two of Cups and a soul recognition. This is a twist of fate in your tale, Star Child, that is going to lead to a 10 of Cups. What's up, Star Child? The band and I are here for your download. Let's see what's happening in your energy today. We're going to talk to the shadow and light fairies. Okay, the Pink Lotus Fairy, Twist in the Tail, Fiona and the Unicorn, and the Sea Beacon Fairy. Oh, some of you are getting a lot of synchronicities at this time. This is exactly where this is pointing. Okay, your sacred gift of sight is online with Fiona and the Unicorn. There may be a questioning of the guidance here with the Sea Beacon Fairy. Are you trusting where this will lead? Because it is going to lead to an unexpected twist in the tale, okay? Oh, this is exciting, though. This is exciting for those of us that brace change. Change is inevitable, Star Child. You never know. Something spectacular could happen. Let's talk to Fiona and the Unicorn first. Let's talk about your sacred sight. This is card number 11, okay? This breaks down to 11. That's a new portal. Some of you may be seeing 1111. Tell me about, Star Child, sacred sight at this time, please. Ace of Pentacles, that's change. That's a new beginning. The Moon, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Your sacred sight is bringing you to a new beginning. Why is it behind the Moon, though? Four of Cups, Death, and the Fool. Oh, wow. This is powerful, Star Child. The Four of Cups in this is all about union and listening to spirit guides. We also have the cards that it's time for Spirit here. Spirit is communicating with you in many different ways right now. Many different synchronicities, possibly through divination, through visions, okay, about a major transition that's on the horizon here with the Death card. One that's going to bring a new beginning in this Fool energy. You're staying balanced. That's what they're telling me here with this King of Cups. Some of you are having some radical visions right now, some radical synchronicities, but you're staying in this King of Cups energy, which is good. This is the balance. This is the balance of the cups and the swords. You don't want to get too taken away by what you're seeing, but it's also very undeniable. Tell me more about this Death card here. Tell me about the transition. Tell me about this transition. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Princess of Cups. Okay, some of you are wrestling right now. You're wrestling with your intuition. You're getting confused in your logic because there seems nothing illogical about these visions and synchronicities, and attempting to stay balanced, attempting to stay planted in the 3D world with the Two of Pentacles. all of this is normal if you are experiencing the power of the Death card, Star Child. This is the major transition. There's a lot of power in this, though. There's power in letting go and getting into this Fool energy, but the mind is definitely crashing to and fro at the moment, like the ocean. Tell me about this Fool energy. Tell me about the Fool, Six of Wands, victory in letting go, Seven of Wands, working on the mastery, 10 of Wands, completing the vision. There's a victory in you getting into your Fool energy, bringing your will forward to work on your masterpiece here. Okay, the 10 of Wands is all about the completion of a vision in this deck. There's a house in the background, and he's holding the blueprint to the house. You're getting visions on your blueprint and how to complete it. But I can tell that the mind is racing because there's just supernatural things happening at this time, Star Child. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about this guidance, because there's a twist in your tail coming. Tell me about the Sea Beacon Fairy. Tell me about this guidance, these synchronicities that Star Child is hearing about. Prince of Cups, lots of intuitive downloads. Six of Swords, Three of Swords, and the King of Wands. Star Child, you're being asked to completely detach from this Three of Swords, from the past, from past situations, from past heartaches, in order to be in your King of Wands energy. This is where the will is. The King of Wands is the will. It's the fire. He's the king who's the leader. He's the king who's the entrepreneur. He's the king who willfully manifests things into existence. You're getting very clear downloads about what this is at this time. Your intuition is giving you nudges to move forward with this Six of Swords. Tell me more about this Three of Swords. What more are we detaching from here? Nine of Swords, letting go of the anxiety, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a change in occupation. You're getting visions and you're getting synchronicities about a change in occupation. But that back and forth in the mind is causing anxiety. Do you listen to your emotions? Do you listen to your intuition? Do you listen to logic? Which way are you going to go with this? But there are so many clear signs that it's like undeniable. Okay, I like that I'm seeing the High Priestess. It means that you're not turning off the signs, you're not turning off the guidance from Spirit, you're standing in it and you're receiving it. Tell me more about this High Priestess energy, the Tower, the Seven of Cups, and the Strength card. Some of you have been woken to the illusion of the past, and it's causing a tower moment in the mind. But this tower moment that's happening in the mind is the reason why you're seeing all of these synchronicities right now. The reason why you're open to the divine guidance. There's been a shattering of illusions. That's the work of the High Priestess, baby. All right, let's talk to this Pink Lotus fairy. Time for Spirit. There's a specific message from Spirit in this for you. Judgment. The Death card again. Twice in this reading. Closing out the past. That's double Scorpio energy. Ace of Wands. The message guide from Spirit is to close the old. To grieve the last of it that you need to grieve. To close it. To move forward in this Ace of Wands. To not be scared to call judgment on the past and take control again. Take control of the will again. Take control of your fire energy again for this transition, to go into a new timeline, a new life. Tell me more about this Death card here from Spirit. Ace of Cups, Four of Swords and Seven of Swords. Many of you have been in a recovery period. You've been in a recovery period from betrayal. The death has already happened, but I get this sense that you've been in the void for a minute. Which is, I mean, that's what happens when the illusion of the past is gone. When we start to work through the transition, everything feels lackluster for a while. There's a void, there's a recovery period, and a time where we don't feel the fire. But with this Ace of Cups, that's two new beginnings towards the transition. This cup, of course, is about the emotional space. It's about the emotional space, and it's about your sacred gift of sight that has come online in this transition. Part of the reason why things feel so lackluster, when we're not looking at the world through false rose-colored glasses, and we take them off, and for whatever reason, to appease ourselves, to appease our ego, to be able to get up out of bed every day, when those illusions are shattered, it will cause a void. It will cause a healing phase. But you've done that, and you're being asked to transition out of it. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups on this Death card, please. This message from Spirit about this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Wands. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. A Three of Swords again, but now in reverse, Star Child. And the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. What used to fulfill you emotionally no longer does. No longer does. And you went into recovery over this with the Four of Swords. You've been in the void, but now it's time to go after this Ten of Cups. This Ace of Cups brings you to the Ten of Cups. The starting, the beginning from this transition, from this death, into this new vision, into following these signs and synchronicities and listening to your heart, Star Child, is leading you to a Ten of Cups. That's the prize. That's the new life. Is there life after death? Absolutely, there is. Many times over. The Death card is very representative of change. The thing we resist most. And it's foolish, because death is inevitable. Transition is inevitable. Change is inevitable. And it feels like you're on the precipice of being able to grab a new opportunity here with these two aces and move into a transition, into a new season, into a new start that really is a Ten of Cups for you, is complete emotional fulfillment. The mind has been retrained, okay, is what this is showing me with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. The work that you did in the void. You're not in a lack mindset. You're not wrestling with the broken heart. It just feels blank and not sure what the next step is. But clearly what we saw with the sight and the fairy beacon, you're getting a lot of signs. Your mind is noticing things and synchronizing with your will and what really speaks to your heart and what is going to reignite your flame, Star Child. There is a twist in this tale. Something unexpected is going to happen that you don't see coming as you start to move down the rabbit hole. Tell me about this twist in fate, Star Child. Tell me about this twist of fate. What is the twist in this tale for Star Child? Another Ace of Cups, more spiritual gifts, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Prince of Pentacles. Star Child, the Five of Wands in this deck represents new teaching, new community, new knowledge, new wisdom, new people. Okay, the Eight of Wands are the messages of studying, the messages of practice. And the Ace of Cups is about spiritual gifts. But you're inching your way towards this, is what they're telling me, with the Prince of Pentacles. It's not believing that this Ten of Cups is possible. That's the last piece of holding on to the death and not going into the transition. No matter what was sacrificed, no matter what was lost, Star Child, a Ten of Cups is still possible on a new timeline, on a new life, on a new identity, whatever you relate with. It is very possible, Star Child. Your mind is so powerful. You can manifest anything that you desire. Your vision is back. We saw that very clearly with Fiona and the unicorn. Your imagination has been turning. And because of that, you're starting to see the synchronicities around you. Things that spark that fire. That will lead you towards this Ten of Cups. Tell me more about this messaging and this unexpected turn. What's the messaging about this unexpected turn? Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit. The unexpected turn is you coming back out of the void here to this Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, both representing community. Why does the Hermit feel like they need to be strategic about this? I feel a little bit of controlling energy in this. I feel like you know something unexpected is going to happen, so you're kind of doubling down on control with this Seven of Swords and the Seeker. Tell me more about this control energy that I'm feeling right now. Tell me more about this control energy that I'm feeling. Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Princess of Wands and the Five of Cups. Why so much control in the emotional space? It's in juxtaposed to this Ten of Cups. Why control in the emotional space? The Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are trying to manifest a relationship in your life with this Two of Cups and this Wheel of Fortune. One that you believe will be your Ten of Cups, but you are trying to control how it shows up. And it looks like there's going to be an unexpected twist of fate in how this is going to show up. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune. The Strength card, the Seven of Wands, and the Emperor. Some very stoic energy here, Star Child. I'm laughing because I get it. It's a want to be in that Ten of Cups. It's a want to be in that fulfillment, in that emotional space, into manifesting that person. But there is no emotion whatsoever in those cards that just fell out on the Wheel of Fortune. It's all swords. It's all logic. It's all stoicism. Hey, listen, our emotions should not run our life. And we have to be very discerning about what and when emotions come into the course of our decision making. Anyone with emotional intelligence knows this. We can't be completely drive off of our emotions, including you empaths and you clairsentients. But when it comes to manifesting this Two of Cups, a soul recognition, some kind of relationship that you highly desire, it could be intimate partner relationship. It could be a business relationship. This is about someone who you're going to do life with. You're not allowing an ounce of emotion to come to the surface. Yet what I'm seeing here is the desire for the Ten of Cups. And so Spirit is giving you these synchronicities because there is a twist of fate here in your tale of how this is going to play out. But I feel this resistance that you're doing everything not to see it, Star Child. Tell me more about this. What's the advice on this to get into balance here with this hardcore stoicism here? The High Priest. We have a High Priest and a High Priestess on this table. Oh, the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. This message is for a high priest and a high priestess. And there's a victory and a Two of Cups and a soul recognition. This is a twist of fate in your tale, Star Child, that is going to lead to a Ten of Cups. Be open to it. Be open to it. These are two highly intuitive humans, full of wisdom. Tell me more about this union. Tell me more about this union of the high priest and the high priestess. The star, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, Star Child. This is beautiful. This is two people that are very grounded in self, two independent people that are very grounded in self, okay? You feel a little bit of that fear, the repeat of the past. That's why there's such stoic energy looking at a Ten of Cups. The star, also symbol of healing, groundedness. If I'm looking at a high priest and a high priestess that are looking for a victory in some kind of contract of doing life together, you both have the discernment to know what you see here, that you see a Four of Pentacles, the star, and the Nine of Pentacles in each other. For some of you, this could be a work or business relationship, because we did see the Eight of Pentacles here. What else do this high priest and high priestess need to know? Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, the Empress. This is someone you're going to dream with. This is someone that harnesses the sun and the moon. That's come out, I think, more than once this week. Tell me more about this passionate new beginning in these dreams. What's behind the moon? Another Three of Wands. A relationship that's going to aid you in reverse. Something the ancestors are digging, okay? Your ancestors are trying to send you some synchronicities about this. But why is it behind the moon then? Why is this behind the moon? It is a twist of fate. It's something that you don't see right now. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Four of Swords. Because you're not exiting this Four of Swords. You're seeing signs. That's off the jump. I got that immediately out of this reading. You're seeing some signs. You're seeing some synchronicities. Maybe you're not seeing this person in the 3D. But there's something about you still standing in the void here, in this Four of Swords, not thinking that it's possible, feeling like it's a fairy tale, okay? But there are intuitive people that are coming into your energy of equality with this Six of Pentacles. High priest, high priestess, have some more confidence in your ability to manifest this Two of Cups that equals a Ten of Cups. We're going to throw some symbols on this. There seems to be a lot coming through in readings about divine unions as of late. This is a twist in your tale. It is something unexpected. That's why you're being asked to follow the guidance of these synchronicities. Any final confirmations for Star Child on this reading? A few symbols, please. For the high priest and the high priestess, few ancient symbols for the high priest and the high priestess. New moon. Some of you set this intention in this last new moon we just had. Good fortune, air, time, knowledge. Okay, this is different, but this is a very clear download that they're giving me. Stop watching YouTube videos on relationships. Stop watching YouTube videos on attachment styles. Stop watching YouTube videos on the numbers of dating. Stop trying to put any form of logic into this pairing. Because there's something spiritual going on here. There's something spiritual going on that's going to bring good fortune. And someone is investing a lot of time in logically what to look for. But what they're telling me is in that death transition, you already did that. You already did that. We saw the death card twice. We saw the star card. There's been lots of healing happening. It's creating that stoicism energy and detaching from the emotional space. It's actually making it too heady. And as someone who is a big fan of psychology, it's you completely leaving the spiritual, completely leaving the miracle, completely leaving the synchronicities out of the situation. And I feel like your spirit guides and ancestors are kind of screaming at you right now. Like there's big lighted neon signs and arrows pointing to some things to guide you in the direction of finding this high priest, high priestess, and this union. All right, star child. We've all been there because we want to be in our season of Dharma. Nobody wants to go back through another karmic cycle, but I don't see that for you at all here. Okay, your synchronicities are 45, 13, 28, 34, and 41. As always, if you would like any additional services from me, links are in description box. We're also doing a tarot class for the month of July. We would love to have you join. Limited availability. And as always, join us for additional information and insights on this reading on Substack. And I'll see you for your next energy check-in, Star Child.